thinking is irrational. Get into the bag, 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 ay. Get into the bag, 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 ay. Get into the bag, 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 ay. Fucking spend it fast, I'ma make it back. I'ma make it bad, bad. I'ma make it back. Yeah, stat, should be checking that. Yeah, big bills in a rubber band. Yeah, upper level with the upper hand. Yeah, I been on grind like I'm Najee. Yo, 15 been on a time. I been next, it's my time. Yeah, what's that? Sound like your time up. Big body, hot this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with episode 3 of the Banter Break. We're here with the one and only Obey KarizMa. Obey KarizMa is a player, streamer, and content creator for Obey Alliance. He streams live daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/KarizmaInc. He has a manager, and his name is Optimally. He's also grinding for Obey, #ObeyOpti. He's also the GM for KarizMa's team Visualizing. And KarizMa has also been a part of teams such as Dare and PsyQo. You can also find more on KarizMa at his website, charismathebandit.com. And all of his social media, along with his manager's social media and Obey Alliance's social media, will be in the description of this video. How you doing today, man?
Be chilling, man. Just kind of woke up, so you know how it goes. Gotta wake up a little bit, but we good. We good. We got the lights in here, so we're pretty bright.
Yeah, it looks nice,
y'all?
man. I guess starting out, like, what would you say got you into gaming initially? How'd you start out?
Gaming, period. My dad, basically back in the day, but what got me in Call of Duty, I got a friend of mine when I was a kid. I don't know what age I was, but I was playing. I don't know if y'all heard of COD 2, Big Red 1.
Yeah.
That's when I was actually starting Call of Duty, and I was like, man, this shit's pretty fucking fun. I was a little kid and shit like that. And then when I started kind of sniping, I remember my first quickscope, and I don't know why I remember this, but I was playing Modern Warfare 2 on sub base, right?
Oh, shit.
And it was Search and Destroy, I'm pretty sure. And I just hit a fucking nasty, like, I was like, man, did you see how I hit this quick ass zoom or something? I think that's what I called it. And the people were like, man, it's a fucking quick scope, my boy. And then I just got into like competitive sniping. Then I was like, what, 2009, early 2009, Modern Warfare 2 came out.
That's
Within
awesome.
weeks, I started sniping. Yeah, it was good times, man.
Had any like people you looked up to when you started sniping, or weren't you really aware of like the whole scene stuff?
At first, I think within a month, I actually had somebody. I always called him my coach. His name was Wrecked Pro. I wish I could find him. I don't know. I was always keeping up with him till like probably 2013 or something like that, and then I kind of lost contact. But he actually taught me how to quickscope. Like he was showing me, like, you know how you can look up videos how to quickscope back in the day. I mean, I always wanted to be the best, and with everything I do, I try to be the best. And I had him teach me. And then with Modern Warfare 2 as well, I know a lot of y'all are aware, hopefully, of Optic and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I was a big fan of Hex when his Modern Warfare 2 montage came out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that motherfucking montage was insane. I mean, look at the standards now. People are gonna be like, "Wow, what the fuck is that?" But even to this day, I feel like it was a great fucking montage. I feel montages should still stay in that standard, but that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, you have to be like another breed to like keep up with all the standards today.
Yeah,
like,
bro, it's fucking crazy nowadays.
If it's a cool clip, man, it should just be a cool clip. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be.
I remember the Jazz montage. That was all split feeds and hardcore. Like that shit was dope too.
Yeah, nowadays you gotta hit 6 on.
Yeah, 6 on minimum and shit.
Like
that's why I'm not considered a sniper no more. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to stress on that shit.
Hell no. Hell no.
I ain't trying to stress. It's too much.
It is too much. Like I feel like I'd have to like literally force myself to play the game at that point and hit clips.
I mean, Cold War?
Especially that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking terrible, bro.
If any advice to people that get a lot of hate out there, what would it be?
So basically, the number one thing for me is, man, you cannot be successful if you want to be successful in something, even if it's something to inspire people or whatever, be a motivational speaker, anything like that. You cannot be successful without haters. You have to learn how to just brush off haters. As much as I got a whole bunch of haters, I ain't gonna lie, but you got to think of it as a good thing, because sometimes haters are gonna put your name out there like, yo, you know this guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's a piece of shit. And then they check it out for themselves. I can't tell you how many times people came to my stream to check out for themselves. and they're like, "Yeah, this guy's actually pretty fucking dope. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck this guy, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't give a fuck about opinions. I kind of wipe my ass with, shitty opinions and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Got to keep pushing forward, man. You can't let the little haters fucking demotivate you and shit because they
Right.
want where you want. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do what you want. They don't know how to get to where you're at. So you got to keep pushing and just fucking grind out, man. Fuck it. Show them why. Like that was a big motivation for me too. Like when people are like, "You're not gonna make it." I can't tell you
Yeah.
how much people told me I wouldn't make there, and oh, you only got like 2 viewers and shit. I'm like, bro, it's not even about the viewers, but it kept me pushing. I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all keep talking. I had
Right.
IRL people was like, man, you can't make a living off of this, off of something you like doing. I'm like, all right, just keep watching, and
Right.
I'm into the point where I'm at today. I'd made it a little bit to after like 2 years of trying, of what I wanted to do and stuff. But fuck the haters, man. Haters don't
Yeah.
do anything but motivate you. Should motivate you. Like I was saying, as being an electrician, I like, changing up my scenery all the time.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the closest thing to it. It's like not every day is gonna be the same. One day I'll have a super active chat, and one day I'll just have like a normal, regular, semi-active chat.
Yeah.
Or one day I'll have this amount of views. One day I won't have those amount of views and shit like that. It's just
Yeah.
different every day,
It
you
is
never
weird.
know what to expect. It's a roller coaster ride for sure.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Especially at the point
Y-
where we're at, like, uh, I, you try not to let the numbers thing bother you. You wonder if you're doing
y-
something wrong. If you know, at least I personally wonder if I do something wrong, or if,
Oh
if
yeah.
people just don't like me anymore. It's like got to think about those kind of things. Also, I guess people get busy, people get bored, and life happens. So
Absolutely. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you, trust me, man. If you know you're
Mhm.
entertaining, people tell you you're entertaining. A lot of people
yeah,
don't lie. Some people do, but
yeah.
most of the people are gonna be honest about shit like that.
Do you guys
Yeah,
have?
it gets to
Yeah, what do you say?
yeah, it gets to me too.
Yeah,
I'm a streamer myself, and it gets to me too. When you have the regulars that's in there all
Hmm.
the time, and then they just
yeah.
disappear, and you never hear from them anymore,
It's like
and you
Yeah.
wonder what happened to them. But it's on Twitch, so like it's kind of
Yeah,
hard
that's just how
to
it is.
interact with them.
You be thinking like, did they go to jail? Did they die? You be thinking the worst.
yeah,
I always try to keep up with my community, man. Especially with somebody. I keep up with the people that I count as like my family, like people that stay there
yeah,
for like a while, like you say, like a couple months or a couple weeks. And
yeah.
then I don't know where they're not there. I message them like, "Hey man, everything okay? Oh yeah, I'm just going through some shit. All right, you're good.
Mhm.
You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome. That's the
That's
way
the
it
good
should
That's
thing
be.
how it
about
has to
Twitter.
go. Oh yeah. And some people feel like they're obligated to have a sub to be in there, so they won't come back till they have enough money to be a subscriber. So it's just everybody has different mindsets. Not everybody
Yeah,
thinks the same as we do. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I don't think the same you as you do or him. You know what I mean? We all think differently. It's just how life is.
yeah. We're
So
unique
it's just gotta
individuals, and we're
exactly gotta be understanding about stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, do you struggle with it personally, or
I struggle with it a little bit, but then I have to realize that life goes on, and either way, I'm gonna have to deal with it, and I can't change how the outcome comes.
yeah?
There's
Mhm.
always gonna,
I
I
like
mean,
Gotta
that.
keep
people come and
grinding.
go.
Oh yeah, a lot
Exactly,
of people. Trust me, I've a lot of people come and go. I've had like
exactly.
bulks of people come and go, bro.
Yeah,
Some turn fake, some don't. Some just leave.
You can't
it's
change it though.
a learning
Hmm.
process. It's life, I guess. But
Oh yeah.
whew. So I guess we're on the topic of teams here. So like, I guess we'll start out with Dare.
Mhm.
What was it like to be a part of Dare, and what would you say, if anybody, what was it that inspired you to join the team? It could be just the presentation around the team, the aura around the team, or any specific members back in the day that made you want to join the team, or
Basically, when I first started grinding for streaming and stuff, my boy Trilla, I known him for like 10, 12 years, something like that,
Ooh,
since 2009 at least.
wow,
Right. So I've known him for a long time since competitive sniping. And when he made Dare, it kind of inspired me. I was like, well, that's the homie of mine. I feel like my content could be as good as him. Compare yourself to somebody else. Don't compare yourself to anybody. But that's just how I
Exactly.
started off. Comparing yourself, you're just going to beat yourself up like, damn, I'm not as good as. Don't compare yourself to nobody. But you know what I mean? I was like, my friend made it, maybe I can
mhm,
make it or something like that. I was just, trying to see if I can grind for something.
right,
And then the more that I was grinding for it, I realized like, man, these people were actually clicked up like as a family because
yeah,
they were going to events together. They were out
Oof.
here going to an Airbnb, drinking together. Like some of them know each other from like their own hometown and stuff. And I
Oh,
was
that's
like, man,
cool.
this is sweet. Then I had a couple streamers that I really enjoyed up in there,
Yeah,
and they kind of motivated me to keep grinding and stuff like that. It,
that's
it was a
awesome.
good team to be grinding for, honestly. So I don't know if you knew, but there was a Dare to Stream challenge, and there was like
Sounds familiar.
thousands of contestants, and it was the top 5 that made it. So basically, I didn't even get to enjoy the team or anything like that because I was the last one to be announced. But the day that they
Wow.
were gonna announce me, they literally ended. So they ended before they even announced me, but I was the
Oh,
last one there for that. Yeah. So I
Wow.
didn't get to experience the whole thing like that,
Yeah.
sadly. But things happen for a reason, and she got to keep pushing, and that's what I did. A lot of the people that did make it, and then
Yeah.
the team ended. A lot of them kind of just stopped grinding.
That's a shame, man.
Yeah,
A lot
grinding
of
for
people.
6 months, and then the team ends. Like,
You know.
or even people that were grinding before me,
Right.
for a whole year or two, 5 years, whatever. You know what I mean? And then it ends. A lot of people
That's
quit,
tough.
man.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
there was another big staple in the community as well
oh
that
yeah.
everybody enjoyed.
Like my friend Flex here says, there's no such thing as, what do you say? No such thing as coincidences.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
everything
That's true.
happens for a reason,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
everything does happen for a reason.
But
No such
and
thing
that's
as
what I
coincidence.
feel.
at
Because
least
now I'm in Obey. So.
at
Yeah.
least you have the memory of it, and that you knowing that you achieved that, and
Oh yeah, it
it's
pushed me. I was like, shit, I made there. I can make Obey too.
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Made me
incredible.
grind.
On to the topic of like PsyQo, what would you say also drew you towards that team at the time? And if
Uh,
anybody inspired you in the team, like, who would it be and why?
I had a couple friends in Psycho, stuff
Yeah.
like that. They used to come to my streams and stuff like that. And I don't remember if Trilla was in or something, or no, they were trying to pick him up because they were. This is before he was in Stiff. They were trying to pick up a whole nasty roster of streamers, and they did. I mean, they got me, Navin. They had
Ooh.
Sealy. They had fucking Martin. They had a couple people that were in there that were pretty fucking like tackles. Like pretty badass
Mhm.
streamers. And that's basically how I joined the team. They just basically hit me up and were like, "Hey, we're trying to make this roster. That's pretty badass."
Yeah,
And that's basically what happened and stuff like that.
that's cool, man.
What kept me motivated though is always my teammates, man. My
Oh,
teammates always like if my teammates are doing better than me. Like when Sealy first started, I think he started off rip doing really good. I was fucking proud of shit of him. I was like,
yeah,
let's go. If my buddy's doing that good, I can't wait to be doing that good.
that's
And it's
awesome,
just
man.
that's what motivates me. Got to surround yourself about positive people and
Yeah,
people that are making it.
for sure.
Always
And that's why I surround myself around these two. Uh,
right.
specifically, these guys they've helped me through a lot recently, and they're great people. And I figured, it's all of our dreams, and why not grind together? It's because we're all
Yeah,
best friends, and we lift each other up when we're going through stuff, and that's the way it should be.
absolutely. That's how it used to be with teams back in the day. It's not.
It's
It's
not
not the same
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah,
No,
Everybody
nowhere near it.
is for themselves. Back then there was more than just Dare, Obey, Soar, Vatican, Horizon, Colt, Psycho. Like all these teams were huge back in the day, and
yeah,
everybody should start getting a little bit more of the business things, and it's just got a little bit more selfish.
yeah, it's a
It's
shame,
just
but
how it is.
yeah,
Everybody used to build each team up. It's just not like that no more.
yeah.
No, nowhere near that.
Sad face.
Yeah, it was for fun, and now it's business.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all business. It's all business now. I mean, it's sad to
Everybody just
say.
interested in making money and over grinding and trying to have a more of a bond with others. It's more of
Mm,
having a bond with money, trying to
mm,
grow.
yeah.
It's
absolutely.
just
I agree with that,
You,
man.
you got to like in the aspect like you do got to understand like yeah it is this is our career so I
Yeah,
understand the business aspect too, but
hmm
at the same time like some teams like they don't know how to keep that whole fun vibe as well too that this is a family as well like I think
right.
Obey does really good with keeping that family vibe together and stuff like that so
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's not
awesome.
just strictly business. Obviously it has to be business because this is our career,
exactly.
but it's
Yeah.
not strictly business, you
Right.
know what
yeah,
I
but
mean?
there's got to be more of a there's an entertainment side, there's a more fun side to it as well that nobody was trying to
Absolutely.
see.
Absolutely.
Damn, Tom, you look
Well,
like a demon there for a second. Shit got all...
Demon time. He's ready.
Let's go.
You got somebody on the way, huh? I already
Hey,
know.
look, I got a new game to stream tonight. I got
Okay.
Skate 3 to try to play.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, I love Skate 3. Skate 3. I can't wait for 4. Skate 4 is
Oh,
gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I know when it was announced, oh, I got so excited. Skate 3 was like one
I'm
of my
very
favorite
excited.
games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I might have to get into that one. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good. It's good, bro. It's way different than fucking Tony Hawk. It's a lot
no,
better.
it's
The
more you
mechanics
have
are
to do the
so
move,
right.
everything.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you have the actual
It's
boards and stuff, or you play on controller?
it's on
You play,
It's
controller,
on
but you
controller.
use your analog sticks and shit like that.
Oh, that's
Or
cool.
I think on PC too.
you have to get a more like cracked version of it. So it's
Hmm.
like, mm,
Mm,
It's nice. It's a
okay.
good game.
Yeah,
very
I'll
good game.
definitely give that a try. Like I used to skate and stuff, so it'd probably like interest me for
I'm a
sure.
man curl and shit in this motherfucker.
Shit. At least you guys got hair, man. Like, do I get away with that?
You ain't got no hair? What you
I
mean?
mean, I got hair
Man,
here, but I'm starting to go thin up there. But that's
what?
yeah,
No way,
yeah.
bro.
I,
I'm scared of getting thin up
I
here,
think
bro.
we're the
No cap.
same. What are you? 20? You see, you're 25 or 20?
Same.
Yeah, 25. I'm about to be 26 in
Same.
December, so got a little
Same.
bit. Really?
On the 30th.
No fucking cap. I'm on the 20th, bro, so I'm a little
Damn,
bit older
birthdays
than
are.
you.
Oh my
That's
All of
crazy.
our birthdays are near. I'm
That's
on
wild,
January
bro.
4th.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
bro.
Bro,
That's
I'm over
crazy.
here just
90s
a
kids.
youngin.
Okay, except for yeah, you're like our little brother in this.
Imagine ever
Yeah.
being 17. How old are you?
What?
17.
He just doesn't act
17?
as he just doesn't seem his age though. Like
No,
if
he doesn't.
he's like
He
more
looks at
mature.
least like he's 19, 20,
Yeah,
maybe.
very
A little bit, yeah.
very mature for your age, Tommy. Let me tell
Thanks.
Gotta be
It's
an old soul, man.
Yeah.
hey, I get told that all the time.
Yeah, my whole life I was called an old soul and stuff like that. Listen to old music and just chilling and shit like
Hey,
Oh
an
yeah.
old person.
Oh yeah. For all the grinders out there, is there anything that any advice maybe you could give them? Because I know there's a lot of people out there grinding. Myself being one of them. Your manager, really cool dude, by the way. Great manager. he
Oh yeah, I love
he
him.
seems cool.
Optimali is a great person.
But
Very happy for meeting him, man.
oh
Blessed.
yeah, man. I was watching that Halo series. I'm getting into that. I'm gonna watch from start to finish
I
through all of it. I love that game. But
appreciate it, man. My audio ain't the best on it because I'm on the Xbox or whatever, but
yeah,
he has the mic now, so he can actually have the audio a little bit better,
yeah,
so it can sound better. You know, it takes times like when you start something, and then when you're on like the season 3 or how many episodes in, it
yeah.
starts getting better. Better quality and everything.
Oh
So
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
we all
it'll
start.
get better.
You got to work with what you got, and
Exactly.
every
Exactly.
day we just improve. We just get better. So or try to.
Absolutely.
That's the goal. Every day, just improve a
Right.
little bit better than the day before and make people happy. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, like if there's any advice you could give any grinders out there,
Mm,
or personal advice maybe, of what to do and what not to do, uh, if
mm.
if you could give us any advice, what would that be? Or for people that
Basically for people that are grinding, man, what the new thing is, man, it is not just sniping or just streaming. You have to do a
yeah,
full-time gig. Like you
yeah,
have to, if you're streaming and you're done streaming, like do short streams, right? Do 2 to 4 hour streams. And then by the time those times that you're off, if you're not doing anything those times that you're off, nobody's gonna find your fucking channel. They don't know who you are. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So you
Mhm.
post on YouTube, TikTok,
TikTok,
Instagram,
yeah,
Twitter, whatever you can to post on to get your mark on every different platform on social media.
yeah,
It's like a footprint basically, right? So like when you get bigger on all those platforms, which you will if you keep growing and stuff like that, people start searching up, your name and
yeah,
they can see all your different footprints that you left on different social medias.
mm-hmm.
And then you
Mhm.
keep growing like that. And another thing is a lot of people they feel like I didn't make it in 6 months. Don't
Yeah,
ever stop grinding for the team and then regrind because they're not gonna pick you up if you do that. They're gonna look at you last
mm,
because they seen like, hey, this guy gave up. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's like the whole thing with like when people go to college, they don't give a fuck about your degree. They just want to know that you fucking went to college for this amount of years,
mm,
so you were motivated to do that. That's what
right,
they.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with teams. They want to see how long you've been grinding, if you're motivated and
and
stuff.
dedicated.
And right, exactly. Sometimes it might take longer than others, but doesn't mean you're not gonna make it. Doesn't mean your content shit. Just keep grinding. If you're doing everything that I said, If you're fucking posting on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, fucking did I say TikTok,
TikTok.
Twitch, you're streaming, like
That's a big
if
one.
you're doing all that stuff, man, and on top of that you design or you're an editor or you're doing some shit that a lot of people aren't doing, man,
Right.
like we look at that, you know. It
Yeah.
takes time, but you know, you'll get there, you know.
Right.
I started from zero. I literally started from zero. I made my fucking,
Yeah.
you know, Twitter account and everything on the 2019. I don't remember what exact day, but 2 years ago. All right.
Wow.
And I fucking made it to where I'm at. If I can make it, anybody can fucking make it.
Right.
Nobody knew me. Absolutely nobody fucking knew me. Nobody knew me. The only people that knew me were my OGs from my team. And
Right.
that's it. So
Exactly.
if I made it a little bit, I'm like the underdog. You know, I always wanted to be the underdog story and make it in teams and be like
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
underdog story. You know, so if I can make it, anybody out there can make it as well.
Nothing wrong with being the underdog, man. I mean, we all start from somewhere, and it's like
Absolutely.
if it's for the people, I'm gonna speak a little bit on this. I know a bunch of my friends, or I'm friends with some grinders also, and just don't get down whatever you do, man. Like, try not to let like whatever's you're going through. Just know that you're not alone. There's people out there just like you. We all go through stuff. If it's your dream, you're just not gonna give up on it. Speak it into existence. Work hard, and you'll be surprised what can happen. Doesn't hurt to have a little bit of faith along the way. Also, I've learned that. So, but yeah. Um, so now I guess your team, visualizing that you started. Um, for those who don't know, explain in a brief summary what the purpose or the motto of your team visualizing would be, and what inspired you to want to start your own team.
Shit, man. Well, basically, when we started the team, it was in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I got into competitive sniping. I
Oh,
was playing a lot of scrimmages and stuff like that, which y'all know what scrimmages are. Yeah,
yeah, scrims. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a normal thing. Yeah, that's in sports. So I was playing scrimmages a lot, and you know, there's a lot of teams that were out there. Exile was number one. Epic was like number two and stuff like that. We had a lot of teams and stuff, and it's just kind of made me and my group of friends, you know, kind of want to make a team and stuff like that. Yeah, my boy, me and him, we made a team.
Yeah.
It was basically me or whatever, but we had a couple people that wanted to join. We made a team. We
Yeah.
actually got number three off rip,
Oh,
and so long story short, we're in competitive sniping till like 2012.
that's awesome.
I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I am. Look, we got number one for every old gen game except for Black Ops 2. Number one. That's a big thing for back in the day on PS3. I just had to
Let's
say that.
go.
But anyways, 2012, we ended up going onto YouTube. I think that's when Black Ops 2 came out, right? Because I
Yeah.
absolutely hated competitive sniping on there, and I ended up making, you know, I started doing YouTube.
Yeah.
We were starting to grow pretty rapidly.
Hmm?
Got like 1,000 views back then. This
Sheesh.
was pretty good.
Yeah,
This is
for back
before
then.
like Dare and stuff was coming out, and we were getting like 1,000 to 2,000 views per video. Almost more than 100 likes on every video, more than 100 comments, and this was pretty big
Yeah.
for back then. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And for just starting, right? So it was like it was lit. And then by like 2014, we had a nasty roster, but I ended up actually, you know, my baby mama pregnant, you know, had my
Oh,
kid. I
yeah.
had to start working, so
Yeah.
I couldn't, you know, I was too busy. And back in the day, I was really hard on people. I didn't want people to be my leaders. You know, I didn't want leaders and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I didn't have anybody to leave it to.
Right.
And I had this one jackass. He was like, "Oh yeah, Charisma said you guys are all shit. He's gonna kick you out. You guys are all out and stuff like that." So they all left.
Oh
And it
god.
took me like 2 years to get that roster. So I was like, "Nah, we're just gonna end it."
Oh.
And then I ended up kind of coming back into the community. What Black Ops 4, and then
Hmm.
Mm.
midway into Black Ops 4, me and my friends were talking about restarting it. And that's what kind of got me back into sniping and stuff like that. That's when I started streaming and stuff like that too, and we just brought the team back. It's just like any order, not every ordinary team, but it's just like kind of like Obey, you
Right.
know, different sets of teams and stuff like that. Big family and stuff like that. We're trying to get, you know, we're trying to get people's careers kick-started. Basically,
That's
we're
good,
not
man.
as big as Obey, but we're trying to
Right.
get them into Obey stuff like that, or
Yeah.
bigger teams, or if they want to grow with us, they can grow with us. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, you know.
Hmm.
Whatever to kickstart your career. That's what I only like picking up people that want to do this as a career. They don't do this for
Yeah.
fun because this is what I don't do it for fun. I do it as a career. You know, this is what I like
Hmm.
doing. This is what inspires me,
Yeah.
what motivates me every day, and it's fun at the same time too. You know,
Exactly.
it can be fun hanging out with friends, family. You know, hanging out and you know, one day we'll eventually go to an Airbnb, you know, with this whole COVID thing when it dies down. Go to an Airbnb and just fucking party out or something. Go to
Oh, hell yeah.
TwitchCon and just
That'd be.
fucking vibe.
You
Yeah.
That's
should
what the whole
vlog.
family thing
You should
is,
vlog
you know?
that.
Oh, I am. I
That'd be
am.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Ooh, what would you say you enjoy doing when you're not streaming or gaming?
Not necessarily sports anymore. I mean, I would love to have like that's the whole thing with like family and stuff, right? Like you have friends and stuff.
Yeah.
When you grow up, you basically don't have as much friends like you used to in high school and college. But I would love to have people to play basketball with and football with, but I just don't do it no more.
Right.
So usually what I just do is, you know, I go on walks with my dogs and stuff like that. This girl, she's getting fucking huge, so
Oh,
I like to keep her on walks and stuff. And you know, working out as well. Y'all see my fucking shit right here. I
shoot.
just started doing that like 3, 4 months ago,
You
man.
said you're
It's been
down
fucking
14 pounds?
I'm 14 pounds.
Yeah.
14 pounds for I started eating healthy 4 months ago,
Oh,
and I'm already down
I need to
14
do
pounds.
that. I
That's
haven't
it's
done that
awesome,
forever.
bro. And dude, it's like people think healthy eating is you got to eat grass and or this, no bread and all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I can eat French toast. I can eat a whole bunch of shit. I can
Yeah,
eat tacos. It's
it's not
not
all
like
bad. It's just
no, it's
you have to
you gotta
add
eat
some like
smarter,
Oh,
like sugar-free
exactly,
stuff, you know, diet stuff,
yeah.
exactly.
no fucking sugar, like I said, the fat-free stuff. And it all tastes the same to me. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it
if it
ain't
doesn't taste the same, keep using it, and then you don't remember what the old shit even tastes like anymore.
Right.
So it's
exactly.
like, you know
It
what I mean?
completely
It's like
bland. It forgets the flavor on the old one.
exactly. Like I can make a Big Mac that's anabolic and it's healthier for me,
Really?
Oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah, I can. I can make
That's
a
awesome.
bacon. I can make anything. There's everything in the world, like donuts. You can make anabolic donuts with like pre-workout powders and shit like that,
Oh,
and sweeteners and stuff like that,
oh,
bro. It's like
give me one
you
of
just
them.
gotta eat smarter and stuff. That's what I'm telling you, man. This whole like losing weight thing's been easier. Now
Yeah.
lifting the weights is kind of like it's not the easiest thing, but
Right.
you gotta push yourself. You gotta have that motivation. But that's basically like what I do. I don't really play games on my off time, to be honest. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like if I played games, if because I play games with my content, you
Mm,
know, to make content and then streaming. So if I played games all day, I feel like I get tired. You know, I wouldn't want to wake. I wouldn't feel motivated to
mhm.
make content and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I
exactly.
don't want to, and I got a social life too. Like if I want to hang out with people and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you know, I got people that don't play sports. You know what I mean? So I do that, hang out, go get dinner, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have my social life. That's what
Completely
people don't
understand
understand too. Of like being a content creator is like I do more than just make content too. You know, it's all time consuming. Motherfuckers be getting mad at me because I don't go to their streams and shit.
No, you can't. You
You ain't
can't do
got
that.
time for it.
I don't. If I did that, I would literally have no time for myself. Like
Yeah.
if I went to everybody's stream, you know, sometimes I'll pop into people's streams and say, "Hey, what's up? Keep grinding," you know,
Yeah.
just to show some love. Like if I'm taking a deuce, right?
Yeah.
That's the only. Or if I'm in the shower and I'm like, "Oh, let's see who's live real quick," and then I'll just pop in real quick and be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I feel like obligated to sit there and talk, and then I'll talk there for like 20, 30 minutes, and then there goes, you know, some time that I could have used for
Doing
whatever I
something
needed to
else.
do. You know what I mean? Right,
Yeah.
exactly. People don't understand that though, man. They
Yeah.
don't. My life is not like their life because
Right.
they have time don't mean I have time. You know?
Right. They have to stop being so selfish thinking, it's kind of
Right.
like,
It's everybody's selfish. Not
yeah.
everybody, but a lot of
But,
people are selfish. You know?
yeah. We got a question coming in from your boy, Savitar. I don't know if you want this in there or not, but he
Yeah,
wants
you
to know,
good?
do you smoke mids?
Nah, man. We don't condone any kind
Yeah,
of drug
we
use
don't do
over
that
here.
shit. Yeah.
We
Mhm.
don't
No,
do
no.
any kind of drugs.
No, no,
No,
no. Oh, hell no. Drugs are bad, kids.
Yeah, drugs are they're
it's
fucking terrible.
terrible
They'll
for you.
ruin your life. I've
Yeah.
Exactly.
had a lot of friends that got their life ruined off of them.
Same.
Heard peaks and valleys. Don't let your
Yeah.
valleys get too low, and don't let your peaks get too high.
Too
Like,
high.
don't get overexcited about a good time because you know eventually it's something bad's gonna happen or something
Yeah.
that's not gonna make you as happy go down. But when you
Right.
go down, don't let it get too down
You can
because
come back
right around
up.
the corner.
There's always gonna be
Exactly.
happiness right around
I
the
like
corner.
that.
Exactly, man.
I love
If
that.
life was perfect, bro, we would all be millionaires, man, and all be happy as shit. But it's not like that, you
Yeah.
know. It's
I'll
like
be the
NF
same.
said. What's he said? We're not alone. We all have demons or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all.
That one song. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
that was a banger song. I heard it yesterday. I was like,
It's a
damn.
good song though.
Bro,
Yeah, it
A
is.
I
really
It
know
good
is.
I'm
song.
I know I'm late to the party, but fuck. Do I even tell him this, Tommy? What I was listening to like I
Oh
just,
my
I
god.
don't, I just don't do it. Right? Don't do it.
All girls are the same.
No.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no,
No,
no, no,
he
no, no,
just got
no.
into astronauts in the ocean just now.
really?
Hey man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, listen, better late than never.
Exactly.
Oh shit. But he has a great question for you, coming in from Countryman VL.
Mm,
My dog has a question for you, also. Apparently. Holy shit.
nice.
But he wants to know, how difficult is it to run a team while being in another team?
It could be extremely difficult if you don't have the right amount of leaders for certain things that they got. You know what I mean? That you got to do. But it takes a lot of, like I said, my time. Same thing with like keeping up with people and supporting them. I have my own team I have to support. I have Obey, and then I have the supporters that support me as well. So
Yeah.
that's another thing people don't understand. But no, it's like it's a little bit easier since I have, another owner, which is Don Father. Super cool dude. He's a streamer as well.
Yeah.
He's like the same vibes as me. Good person.
That's what's
Oh, is it Don Father? Yeah, no, it was Don Baton before. It is Don Father now. But I got leaders for literally every division. Out to Molly. He's actually not general manager anymore. He's actually
Yeah.
head of production. I don't think we did the tweet yet, but it's fine. I
Oh, okay.
mean, little
Well,
sneak
yeah.
peek right there. I mean, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually head of production. I got Jaeger as a general manager. I got people as for sniping leader, Valorant leader, Apex leader. So
Yeah.
I basically get everybody to kind of do different topics and stuff like that, keep up with their rosters, and I don't step on people's toes. I'll send somebody to them, but I'm
Right.
not gonna go off rip and just recruit somebody.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, I didn't want this guy in my team." Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just as long as you work together and stuff. You know what I mean? As a family, as a team, you can get things going pretty easily.
What could go wrong? I
So
mean, you know.
it's not too bad, man. I mean, it could be harder. Like if I had nobody to help me,
Sheesh.
then it'd be hard.
Your schedule's got to be crazy, though.
Oh yeah, it is, man.
Oh yeah.
It is. It's very it's very taken up, I should say.
Yeah, I feel that.
Sometimes I have
I can
more
only
breaks than
imagine.
others.
I don't know if you know my homie Devil TJ. He's also grinding for Obey. Actually,
Yeah,
we're
that's the
probably
homie.
gonna cut this one out. We're probably gonna cut this one out. Apparently, he wanted to ask you for booty pics, and he
Pretty
finishes his
sick, huh?
statement with "cause his ass is wild." I don't know. That's
Yeah,
not
listen.
much of a question, but yeah.
All he got to do is exclamation point snap
Oh shit.
on my motherfucking Twitch.
Okay.
Good to
Okay.
go, man.
I'll let him know.
Grab my phone real quick.
What?
Exclamation point snap, bro. That's it, man.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. What I was gonna ask is just because this is our third episode, right? And I wanna start asking the people that we have on here, especially people like, you're a huge content creator. So
So
I
it
appreciate it.
would be amazing to ask you. What do you think we could improve on this the banter break?
I
Because
don't
we're
know.
small like this.
I feel like as long as y'all are not having dull moments, and if you do have dull moments, just cut them out, stuff like that.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because I've seen a couple moments, like on a couple of them, where it's just, or the first one at least, where it was just like it was more quiet at some points.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
cut those out. Obviously, there's gonna be quiet moments. Not
You
everybody's
Oh,
you
I
want
was
to keep the
nervous.
energy up, and
energy up. Always,
you
always,
always want to
always
have
gotta
energy.
keep
You
that.
don't want a
Yeah.
Exactly.
silent
Let's get
moment or
in.
Not
anything like
saying,
that.
Let's go,
not
man.
saying like yeah, y'all were boring or whatever. I was just saying there was just some
Oh.
moments where it was almost to the point where nobody was talking at some point, right? Even if it cuts like a couple seconds,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just cut them out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was
Like
Yeah,
if
you
it
just
nervous.
leads like a couple seconds or a couple whatever, so
you
Yeah.
you
want to
ask
keep
a
people
question,
entertained.
right?
You
Always keep
Oh, I
it
was.
in the good parts and stuff like that.
I was just
You know what I mean?
really nervous.
So yeah,
Oh yeah,
and
Raw Dogs
that's
is one.
normal
Yeah,
though.
it's
You
Yeah.
the
know what I
first
mean?
one.
Yeah.
And then like I felt like y'all did really good at this one. Honestly, y'all
Yeah.
did. Y'all were cool
Oh
as
man,
fuck talking.
I prepare, man. Let me tell you. Okay, Charisma. If there's anything you could tell the community, what would it be and why? Like any advice overall you could tell the community and people out there.
Same thing I said. Just keep staying
Just keep.
motivated. Fuck
Okay.
the haters. Keep
Fuck the
grinding.
haters.
Don't stop.
positivity.
Yeah,
Be
positivity. Spread
positive, man.
positivity, man. We don't need no more negative people out here. And
Yeah.
keep banging out, man. Just
Let's
make
go.
yourself a brand. Definitely make yourself a brand too. That's
Okay.
important.
All right. And one
Mhm.
last question. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans and the bandits?
Shit, man. I appreciate y'all being part of my fucking life. I love y'all, man. Y'all the
Let's go.
best, bro. I'm
I love
saying.
that energy.
Hey, If it wasn't for the banners, I wouldn't be here. So they're my family for life, man. Yo, listen, y'all are invited too, right? I'm just saying, y'all gotta pay your own ticket. But when a man's make it, I'm talking about when I make it. I'm gonna make it. I ain't know, you know what I mean?
No
Yeah.
doubt
Sky's
that
the
you're
limit,
gonna make it.
right?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do $100,000 charisma and the bandits barbecue. I'm gonna get a park,
Ooh,
Oh, we're
rented
going.
out, obviously get security and stuff.
Yeah, we're going.
Everybody's invited.
Ooh,
Whoever
that's
wants to
awesome.
come,
We're
obviously
going.
we'll have security, so it's like
yeah.
nobody's
So
gonna have any problems. But yeah,
Yeah.
once we make it, that's a promise. $100,000, even if it's more or less, whatever it is. That's just the number that I had
there's
there.
a name
We're gonna
for
do
it.
a
Yeah,
barbecue for it, right? Have it either probably catered, like really good barbecue place,
Ooh,
or we
shit.
cook it.
or
Gonna
Son,
we'll
get
do it ourselves.
right.
freaking
So
Mm.
100%. That is something that I'm aiming for. I haven't made it until I bought my mama a house and I do that barbecue.
Exactly. That's the goals.
oh
Mhm.
I
man.
don't care who you are. If you can buy your mama a house, you made it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Even Tommy
Definitely
says
100%.
that. Like that's incredible. That
Right.
just warms my heart right there. That's the way it should
Right.
be.
I try to support my mom no matter what. My
Yeah,
mom's
man.
done everything
My
for me.
mom's helping me now, man. So 100%, bro. Always be there for your family if they're there for you. You know what I mean? Some
My
family,
mom.
I've
I
had
mean,
friends that don't have their family members. Like here, since I moved here, the people over here, man, their family is like drug addicts and stuff like that, and they're not
Yeah.
there for them, and they've been abusive or selling their body. And I'm like, I'm not used to that kind of
Yeah.
shit. Like,
yeah, it's out of your comfort zone a little bit.
right,
Yeah.
like where I come
For
from,
sure.
there's gang banging and shit, but we still have our moms. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And our dads, we were just stupid ass kids. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
just wanted to gang bang. But it's not like I don't know. When I got here, it's just like it's not necessarily ghetto, but it is. But it's like just people and their parents they don't have
It's
good parents. It's sad,
Yeah.
man.
It is.
And that's why I don't want to be here. I want to surround myself. Like I go to
like
Orlando. Orlando, you have to have money to live in Orlando. Successful people.
Oh, yeah.
So if you
yeah,
surround yourself around that, you have no choice but to be successful. You know what I'm
exactly.
Mm.
saying?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm
like
ready for that.
my goal is I want to get my mom a car.
Yeah.
That's my goal no matter what. That's why I'm still grinding. I'll stream. My goal every month is trying to hit 200 hours streams.
Yeah.
He's
It's a
That
on
lot.
that
track for that.
I mean, my mom's been through everything for me. My mom's had 4 brain surgeries and still working a job. I
Yeah,
mean, I dedicate my life to her. I mean, I owe her everything I can.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the
Same here.
woman. I mean, that's my mom. You
Yeah.
know,
Gotta want to give her everything, man.
you
Yeah.
want to give her everything times 10.
Oh,
Mhm.
amen, brother.
I mean, it's just how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And you'll get there. We all will. So
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Keep grinding, man. Everybody, listen. You talk to somebody that's successful. What they tell you is something that you want to get and consistency. That is all it takes. Consistency, and you can anybody in the world can make it.
yeah.
Anybody.
You just have to be
You got to be
consistent.
consistent with it.
Amen.
Mhm.
Always. Can't on and off. Oh, I feel like shit this day. Well, somebody else is not feeling like shit, or they're feeling like shit,
Yep,
but they're still grinding, and they're gonna
Yeah.
pass
exactly.
you, and then you're gonna be upset. Why did he get it and I didn't? You
There's
know?
Because he kept going.
again, check the description of this video for all the social media for Charisma, his manager, Opti, and Obey Alliance. So they'll be in the description of this video. You know, if it's your dream to do this, just don't give up. Yeah, I know it gets hard sometimes, but you can do it. We're all doing it. We all can do it, and just be more positive. Surround yourself around loving people, and you'll be surprised what happens. This has been episode 3 of the Banter Break, hosted by Syla, myself, Lux, and Tommy. And we were here with Obey Charisma. Is there any last words you'd like to say to the people, or are we out?
I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming out here and vibing.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This has been Syla, and we'll catch you in the next one. Let's go.
Yeah.